educated persons generally accept Darwin's theory of evolution, but then it usually conflicts with their belief in God as the creator. This is a dilemma for us, and will be more so for future generations. Presented here is a brief and logical explanation to hopefully restore faith in the creator. Most explanations of the existence of God tend to repeat what is in their own religious text. However, the proof of the presence of a higher power may become obvious if you just open your eyes and mind again to your surroundings. Basically, Darwin's theory says that the shape, size, colors and food habits of all creatures evolved to adapt to the environment for best survival of the species. So evolution should generally look like these. Not spectacular but built to survive. On this planet, the earlier rounds of evolution and extinction had produced a lot of really ugly characters like the dinosaurs. Fortunately for humanity, they were eliminated by accident or maybe by design. Maybe we should ask why dinosaurs did not regenerate, and why creatures of the current round of evolution look far more attractive. Since we do accept Darwin's theory, let's challenge just the color part of evolution against what has currently evolved. For the purpose of camouflage, we know that except for flowers, the other colors of the natural vegetation and earth are fairly limited. Now view the pictures of just a few of the beautiful birds. Press the pause button now. See the absolute beauty and the harmony of the colors, and ask yourself if it appears as a result of evolution or the work of a superb artist. It is obvious the evolution process has gone far beyond just the need for color by creatures or flowers to blend into the environment for survival, or attract insects or the opposite sex. There are just too many artistically beautiful creatures and flowers to be accidents of evolution. They appear to be without doubt the result of assisted evolution. The evolution process would have you believe that insects and birds appreciated not just the color, but also the shape and beauty of the flowers. That plants understood the need for birds and insects for the purpose of cross-pollination. That plants also understood the need for developing advertising strategies to attract the pollinators. Also think about this, that logically, the best way to improve any species is by combining their best attributes, which is through sex with a superior partner. So who knew this beforehand, and created the need for a male and female in a species? Was it evolution, or assisted evolution? But it would take even the greater stretch of the imagination to accept that the caterpillar turning into a butterfly is an act of evolution. Since the fragile butterfly had a zero chance of survival as little baby butterflies, who or what determined that they should start life as a caterpillar, cocoon itself, mutate and fly out into the world as fully grown butterflies? Darwinian diehards will force fit the facts to the theory and call it mutation. But the fact remains that, if you want billions of fragile butterflies, this is and was the only way from the beginning. Certainly not survival of the fittest, but definitely an ingenious way to make a beautiful species exist. As we critically visualize and evaluate more of the creatures and flowers on this planet, we will find that evolution appears to have definitely received a helping hand. Ever wondered why just the scavengers like the vulture, crow, hyena and crocodile are the ugliest? If best adaptation for survival was the key driving force of evolution, one should expect a far greater percentage of species to be nastier looking. The unattractive creatures definitely must have evolved, so what happened to the rest of all the nasty looking creatures? It makes you wonder if the story of Noah's Ark is an explanation that the unwanted ugly distortions of evolution then creatures including mankind were eliminated, and nice species preserved by some assisted process. According to Darwin's theory of evolution, creature attributes evolved mainly to attract the opposite sex, in birds, bees and insects, and for survival of the species. Humans evolved from the apes but with a larger brain. But why are humans able to see the beauty in all things across the spectrum of nature? So why is man only able to truly appreciate all the creations across the planet? As a possible explanation, I will take a leaf from the Bible, although I am not Christian. And God made man in his image. I believe this is the most widely misinterpreted quotation from the Bible as alluding to only the physical shape of man. I think it means that the Creator selected man to give the soul and the ability to see the beauty in his creations, and to understand, appreciate and live in harmony with all he had created. Mankind is just another, more advanced species, but with a notable difference. We humans have a soul. If you believe in, or fear ghosts like most people, then you'd believe we have a soul. Maybe we were given the soul, so that we could be held accountable for our deeds in this lifetime. Most religions say mankind was created overnight. This does not fit the evolution theory. The Bible says that God created the earth in 7 days. But when you consider time, with respect to the size of this almost unending universe, then a day in the Creator's time probably equates to 100 million, or maybe a billion years of our time. Who knows? So relatively speaking, yes, man was created in an instant. An Albert Einstein quote on spirituality: everyone who is seriously involved in the pursuit of science becomes convinced that a spirit is manifest in the laws of the universe, a spirit vastly superior to that of man, and one in the face of which we, with our modest powers, must feel humble. To close this presentation, every creature and plant is a result of evolution. But look again closely, and see if the evolution theory explains the fairness in all the wonders of nature. Darwin was right, but it seems more like assisted evolution. God bless.